Hey everyone, it's Dr. Hodges. I want to do a little quick video of some information that I wanted to share from you from a recent email update I got from Medscape. So this will kind of be part 2 in my series, and this will be a super short, quick tidbit, and I thought it was really helpful. So, and it is all about protein. Protein. And if you're one of my patients, you will know that I will never fuss at you for your weight gain, but I will always and forever fuss at you for not doing your protein. If you are a sleeve or a bypass, in supplement, that means in addition to the food that you eat, in supplement, you need to be doing 60 to 80 grams of protein a day. If you've had a revision or duodenal switch, then you need to be doing 100 to 120 grams a day. And I have some interesting information on my next video to support this, and perhaps even mean that you might have to do a little bit more. So, and I know nobody likes to do more of anything except maybe shop, but even your wallet can't handle that, you know what I mean? So what is the little tidbit I wanted to share? Did you know that consumption of 30 to 40 grams of protein at a meal will naturally increase your body's activation of GLP-1 receptors in your gut? So let's do a little quick study. How do GLP-1 receptors, or what do they do? Naturally, they are in your small bowel, and in the presence of food, they will stimulate the pancreas to make more glucose. If your glucose has gotten up to a certain level, it kind of is like a little extra kick to get your pancreas to make more insulin. But only if it goes over and above. That's why patients that take GLP-1 agonist, and an agonist is any molecule that activates a receptor. An antagonist is any molecule that kind of stops a particular receptor. So with our GLP-1 agonists, what we're doing is we are mimicking what food does to these receptors. So not only will a GLP-1 receptor that is in the small bowel activate the pancreas to make more insulin if needed, it is also serves as a negative feedback loop, and it tells your brain in the presence of food, hey, food's here, you don't need to eat anymore. And so it induces satiety. What is satiety? Satiety is the word for fullness. So a GLP-1 receptor, when you activate it, it is a pro-satiety activation. So it's not really a hormone, because GLP-1 is the actual receptor itself. Okay, so if you eat 30 to 40 grams of protein at your meal, and that does not mean a big old thing of peanut butter, because that's not 30 to 40 grams of protein, but if you eat 30 to 40 grams, you're going to naturally increase your body's activation of your GLP-1 receptors, and you will naturally feel full. Another little tidbit is, if you eat vegetables and high fiber foods, those will also just naturally cause you to have higher or more feelings of fullness. So you have receptors in the wall of your stomach that are pressure receptors. Those are called baroreceptors. Just like, have you heard of a barometer? Like when you're talking about the weather, and that tells you about like what the pressure of the different air systems are, and be able to determine whether or not there's going to be a hurricane blowing your way or not. The walls of your stomach will activate, and it takes 20 minutes for those guys to activate and send a signal to the brain to tell you that you're full. That is why when there are folks that are in a like a speed eating contest, they always talk about hitting a wall after about 20 minutes. Well, the reason why is the baroreceptors, or the pressure receptors that are in the wall of the stomach, are now finally activating, and they are telling the brain, hey, we're full. So if you eat higher fiber foods, you will have more feelings of fullness. So now let's put this together. when you are eating and you have your little plate, I recommend that you, number one, eat your protein first. Make sure you get in all your protein. The more protein you get in, the more of your GLP-1 receptors will be activated. And you need 30 to 40 grams to have a really good activation of your body's natural GLP-1 receptors. So that's number one. And then number two, I want you to eat your fiber, because then that's going to give you more feelings of fullness. Number three, I want you to eat slow. I don't want you to wolf it down. If you eat that entire plate of food within 5 minutes, which is what I had to do when I was a surgery resident, and then I was miserable about 20 minutes later because I was like, oh my God, I ate too much. It's because I didn't give my baroreceptors time to send a signal to my brain. I was impatient. So don't be impatient. Let your body do its thing, okay? Like sometimes waiting is not so bad. Enjoy that sit-down dinner with your family and with your friends. Take your time. You need at least 20 minutes. And believe me, with everything that we do in the day, you are worth 20 minutes. So give yourself a break. Sit down and eat your dinner and give yourself 20 minutes to eat, okay? You can do that, all right? So give yourself time, eat your protein first, then do your fiber, and then you can have whatever else. And I suspect that if you do those three things, you're going to be less apt to want to eat that humongous piece of cake, very high calorie carbohydrate sides, if you do all of those other things first, because you're just going to be full. So hope that this helped. 30 grams, do it, eat it. It's going to be good for you.